Mr. Depp didn't end up paying the rest of the $7 million divorce settlement directly to the charities you identified.
That is correct. He paid them installments to me.
You stopped that from happening, didn't you?
From what has happened on the divorce settlement case, it's obvious that Amber basically scammed her way out of donating the money. And it seems this very action might be more related to a lot of other aspects of her life than we may have thought. In fact, there's new information that she might actually have an accomplice in her scamming endeavors. And get this, the guy is already famous for scamming.
Are in the divorce as per our agreement.
You also
And he
publicly
chose to do the former, not the latter. I mean, the other way around.
Seems to me like a liar rambling to keep up with the lies, okay? So this whole story about her being involved with a scammer started to trend online, following her trip to Israel. And I have to say, the theory actually makes a lot of sense, considering what we've seen of Amber Heard since this whole battle with her ex started. So a while back, Amber was reportedly spotted in Israel, along with some of her major supporters. And it was pretty strange to a lot of people, especially because she is a celebrity, and if she had family or any major reason to be there, people would know. But now people are just inferring explanations about the move based on what they've known from the past. And given that some of these sort of explanations have ended up being the truth, it isn't far-fetched. This time, there's a theory that Amber might have actually gone there in search of Shimon Hayat, but most people know him as the Tinder Swindler, and what his name describes is actually exactly what he is. If you're big on movies and TV shows, there's probably a chance you've already heard about him because a whole documentary was actually done on how the individual was able to scam more than a handful of people by his charm and of course criminal impersonation. But he was never tried for these actions. In fact, he still walks free till this very day, and this very reason is why people are now saying Amber might have actually gone to Israel to meet with him, in her pursuit to also escape the shackles of the law. And I know you're thinking this might be a bit extreme, but the truth is that Amber has actually tried virtually everything she can to escape facing the law, but all of her moves have literally failed, and knowing that she doesn't have a history of making the best decisions, this might just have been her last resort. And what makes this an even more plausible possibility is that the actress didn't travel to the country alone, as according to reports, she might have left with some of her well-known supporters, some of whom might also be in the sights of the law, as in the case of Eve Barlow, who has been reported to have actually launched targeted attacks to specific content creators that have been posting a lot of stuff about the whole case, up to the point that people were actually threatening the lives of some of the content creators. Talk about extreme. Well, a lot of fans seem to think this is a move Amber is actually capable of making, and many of them weren't subtle about it in any way. One user who had a slightly different view about their actions in the country wrote, "Maybe her and Eve are just there to throw rocks at Palestinian kids. Something about their tiny hands not rolling that sushi fast enough." Another user further explained why this move was made specifically to escape paying for her crimes. They wrote, "Her insurance company is suing her, but they can't serve her if she's in another country. She is trying to escape justice." Well, whatever is the true reason she went there, I have a feeling we'll find out soon enough. That's it for now. See you on the next one.